2019 was a year of... I don't know, to be honest. 2020 was too much, and it made me forget what happened in 2019. The time where Covid-19 was never a thing.
Wait, director. What is this that you want to talk about? What is this for? You're wasting my time here. I need to get back into my game.
We are trying to relive 2019.
Oh yes, please take us back to 2019.
2019 was a year that flew in so late it felt so long to kickstart. A year where the story must be told from experts.
I guess that's my cue.
Politicians.
Take my good angle, okay? Okay?
Streamers.
Wait. Let me just finish my game.
And doctors.
So I was told that inviting experts like me here would change the way people see the world. Sorry. I fancy that bizarre confidence though. Alright, world changers, be my guest.
This is the definitive story of how pre-COVID happened.
No reprieve for Malaysia, which continues to be blanketed by thick haze. 24 places across the country registered unhealthy air quality levels today.
Dr. Zati, when you heard about the worst Southeast Asia yearly transbound haze happening in August 2019, to the point that some schools in Sarawak have to be closed down, what were your initial thoughts?
I remember back then when we advised the public to wear masks due to the haze, they were skeptical of how the mask could chill the polluted air from damaging their respiratory systems. And look at how the tables have turned. Who would have ever thought that this mask is the very thing that will keep us safe today?
Malaysia continues to choke under the smoke haze that's blanketing the region. More than 500 schools have been closed nationwide as air quality deteriorates. Around 300,000 students are affected.
YBADU, as cases were getting worse till the API readings were high in September 2019, what did Sumo do for the country?
The citizens were at fault. Sumo had tried spreading news to drink lots of warm water. But still, they are drinking ice drinks. Then blame Sumo for it.
Miss Adiana, as a student yourself, what did the haze make you do?
Whew. It was heaven, I tell you. I had to cancel my lectures and even my lectures got cancelled. I got to finally breathe fresh air. Well, not literally, but who would have thought that this was a prequel to ODL in 2020, right?
Ahmad 27, were you affected by the haze incident in late 2019? Ahmad 27, did you even go out?
I'll pass this question. Next.
Throughout the haze, did you all keep stock of masks?
Yeah, of course, I keep stocks of them so that stupid Malays and onion aunties, they can buy from me, the humanity life savior.
There is no need for masks, ayo. Just drink warm water. And if there is a need to go out, just leave early in the morning. There was an ustad said that the sun is always a good healing factor and Allah will bless the morning. So, yeah.
I never needed to wake up from bed because my classes are cancelled and even the classes I teach are cancelled. The only must are my face masks.
Little did they know that those masks are to repel COVID-19 and the haze threat just seems so small, even it still happens. Let's fast forward to 2020 and see how different the response is from 2019. Hi everyone, Thank you for moving to 2020 in such a fast pace with us.
Oh no! Take us back to 2019!
No worries, Miss Adriana. We will return back to 2019 shortly after this.
Malaysia's COVID-19 infections have surged to more than 1,000. It's the highest number in Southeast Asia. The military will be deployed from Sunday to help enforce travel and movement bans. Malaysia is 3 days into a 2-week lockdown as it tries to curb the spread of the virus. Since Wednesday, Malaysians have been told to stay at home.
First, Miss Adriana, why did you want to return back to 2019?
Mask in 2020 is a luxury. Can you even imagine not having masks will cost you around 1,000 ringgit? The other day, I was nearly fined. Thank God, looking fine saves me.
Okay, that's enough of you. Many have to suffer roughly lives during the pandemic. YBIADU, due to the government SOP, did Sumo try to approach the community in helping to ease their lives during these hard times?
Of course Sumo helped the community. We conducted a live stream of votings in Sabah because we needed Sumo to win the election. By that time, we have warm water with us and there were no cases in Sabah, so it's okay. There's no need for masks.
Sabah leads as the state with the highest number of new infections, with 167 new cases linked to the Lahad Datu Benteng cluster.
Don't worry. We take care of our social distancing. Masks are just a tool. We have Allah's blessing. If death is the calling, then let death sweep in.
Okay, take my good shot, okay? Camera's rolling? Okay. Yeah, okay, thank you.
That's enough. I will make sure to sue you and I'll see you in court.
YBIADU, don't leave yet. We are sorry. We will not place this in the final cut. Don't worry.
Good.
Dr. Zati, looking at the rising numbers of COVID-19 cases, do you think that masks plays an important role in preventing the increase of cases?
I don't know. You tell me, Sherlock. Let's start with how it first started. According to history, humans have been digesting exotic animals for centuries, for whatever reasons. Then one day in late 2019, coronavirus, first discovered in this one Chinese country, decided to do a world tour. In retrospect, masks are important not just because WHAT advises to do so. It is also important when you don't want to look like a musty kindergarten kid who just had a flu.
Ahmad 27, can you tell us your take on masks during this COVID time?
First of all, thank you, director, for giving me a chance in this documentary? Documentary. As a world-class streamer, it is important for me to keep in check and keep up with my viewers all over the net. Some of my viewers are pro-mask and some are anti-mask. So I came up with this concept. This is a way for me to make my viewers happy as I make everyone feel inclusive.
So, what is your stance on masks? Are you a pro-mask or anti-mask?
Neither. As a streamer, I basically do not need to leave my room. So yeah, I don't need a mask unless my viewers donate me enough money to buy a Razer mask with RGB and speakers built in.
What about if you want to buy groceries or even necessities outside?
As a streamer, I don't need to leave because I have everything here with me. Hello? Yes, Dad! Later I will do it, not now!
I think that's all for now, Ahmad 27. Miss Adana, please don't flirt. We are trying to keep this documentary PG-18. Okay, so Miss Adana, you mentioned about ODL in your previous interview. What do you think about online learning?
When we have to conduct classes virtually, it was the best thing ever. We can do whatever we want. The sky is the only limit. Can you imagine? Like, having classes in the star ringgits? Lots of fun.
So in 2019, online learning was still perceived as a move forward to a better education. However, little did they know that 2020 will make them wish it was reversed. Let's see what the teaching experts have to say regarding it. Miss Adiana, please tell us your view on online learning.
So, online learning, it's stressful. I tell you, sometimes you feel like talking to a psychiatrist, but this time the psychiatrist is a mute. I need to feel something. I need to have something. Sometimes I just call my students to attend class, even if that week should be a virtual class. They are my students, so...
Okay, you see that the teaching profession is so hyped to teach the future generations. Let us hope the best. Let us see what other experts have to say. Dr. Zati, what do you see from online learning?
Those ungrateful pricks are having the best time of their lives, conducting class online and do not need to attend an actual class. If only I could do a virtual surgery for that dying lecturer who's gonna die anyway in one of my surgeries. No, I'm not gonna husnuzon at yours.
If I were to say that those students in 2020 wish for actual classes more than virtual classes, what do you say?
Are they stupid? You can have class anywhere you want. Why do you want to have it differently though? I have a surgery to conduct. Enough.
And because the coronavirus threat still lingers, distance learning will be implemented for the upcoming school year 2020 to 2021. But what really comprises distance learning? According to the Education Department, there are various learning modalities under the distance learning. One is online, which uses technology such as gadgets and access to the internet and can be categorized as synchronous or asynchronous.
Miss Adiana, you are back in 2020, and what are your views on ODL?
ODL? No. Please make it stop. I just want to have classes with my classmates. Please. Like, I had enough coffee at Star Ringgits. I want my classes like normal.
But you said online learning is fun. You get to do everything.
Yes, of course you get to do everything. But I did not mean a 14 assignments compilation that need progress each 1 hour. It is hard, and it is. Sitting at the laptop for hours and hours is too much.
What are your views on teaching, Miss Adiana?
Teaching is a different story altogether. It is complex, but still intact. Sometimes I understand what the students are facing because I face that myself. However much, being understanding makes ODL less stressful. As a lecturer.
Far inside the political stage, YBIDU was preparing an initiative to help students regarding ODL. YBIDU, what are your plans?
I just had enough complaints all over my DMs and tweets. It's just too much. So Sumo came up with an idea of building tree houses so students can receive good data connection. This was a good call.
But students just want better internet infrastructure. Ain't that much better than building tree houses?
No! This is a good plan, which will benefit investors and attract more people to come and enjoy living in the tree houses. It's a good call.
So it was never for Now let us hear a perspective of those who are truly affected by the pandemic. We do not know what happened with streamers before. Maybe you can tell us a bit regarding it.
Streamers have always stayed with each other hand in hand, helping to gain views. And when COVID struck, we were so happy.
Wait. So you guys were happy? Why?
Heck yeah! We can just stay at home and stream, and people were like, don't know what to do and so on. We recommended for them to join our streams and just enjoy the content. But we are sad, as we just have 27 followers. we don't have enough money to buy food and other necessities.
But you live with your parents. Your income statement was the last month alone you made 3,000 USD dollars. And you are sad?
Yeah, I understand my mates, where some of them got kicked off their houses, some lost their jobs, some even doesn't have enough food to eat. So I uploaded a picture of me fisting to the skies and prayed #all the best to everyone affected.
So you helped them as a streamer by uploading a picture of yourself fisting to the skies with a #all the best caption.
Exposure, my man. Without me, people wouldn't even know.
Okay, moving on. To the four of you, does the impact of online learning or remote working affected you?
As a student, I am so tired. As a lecturer, I'm so done.
Apparently, it's none of my concern. Just God, some people really think that this is the best time to make babies.
Remote working? I have the Sumo card to travel whenever I want to. The people need me now more than ever.
I play games for a living, so the only thing that affecting me is you interrupting me.
Personal space is a huge factor in keeping a comfortable distance between two people in social, family, or even in working environments. Let us ask our panelists on their view about personal space. Let us start with the professional medical view, Dr. Zati.
Personal space. Interesting. It is one of the oldest practices to us humans. We are just disgusted by each other's bodily fluids and stank that we feel more comfortable to be away from each other.
What do you say, YBIDU, as a politician, where you have to always meet people from the community?
I am a representative of the people. I cannot use personal space as an issue. I need to shake hands so that the media knows I do my work. You need me for your papers.
As a practitioner to bring knowledge for the future generations, what are your thoughts on personal space?
So we have to respect all life forms. Invading personal space can make one feel anxious and uncomfortable. So I am glad that we have this personal space to protect ourselves from unnecessarily touching to all genders. You get me?
Ahmad 27, as an influencer to your 37 followers, do you acknowledge in personal space and how would you voice it out to your followers?
Look, director, as someone who just play games, the only touching I get is from these digital characters. So I don't care that much. Shoo, don't interrupt my game.
Now let us bring them to 2020 and hear their thoughts.
Physical distancing is essential in preventing the spread of COVID-19. The novel coronavirus is spread through droplets when an infected person coughs or sneezes. By maintaining a distance of 1 meter or more, we can reduce the chance of infecting one another on a daily basis.
As you see, personal space has been rebranded to social distancing. Do you perceive it as the same as it is before? Or is it different? Dr. Zati, you mentioned that we are primitive beings and just don't like to be together for a long period of time. Would you say the same?
Yes, I would say the same. Even if it's just a rebranding like Mango Bones, it is important as this has a chance that you will be infected with maggots as you touch someone with COVID-19. So please, just keep your distance. But human beings are social animals. So shutting down social interactions goes against our instinct. I mean, for most people, not me, I hate people with passion. Gee, it's a place to be away from people, Don't you think so?
How about you, YBIDU?
I may be lying down here, but believe me, I will get better with the news of warm water mixed with many curry herbs. And then I will bring sumo to democracy.
Thank you, YBIDU. Okay, let us proceed with Ms. Adiana. Do you approve the same statement from personal space with social distancing?
This year, it is totally a different matter. You do not have an option. WHAT. What made it clear that masks and social distancing is the only way to prevent COVID-19 from spreading, even if you want to hug your friend who is crying doing her assignments that she submitted late 1 second. You can just see her from afar and smile as you have already submitted.
I'm at 27. Social distancing is a big matter as WHAT what made it clear to practice social distancing and mask. Your per se?
As a streamer, I don't care at all. I am winning. I have tons of content to do reaction videos and stream games whenever I want. Look, director, I know you came to me because you want to take my subscribers. I know, but I'm telling you that I am winning and you are losing.
Actually, the other streamers just weren't interested. Then you called us up, so I am not sure what you're coming at.
Stop recording, stop!
2019 and 2020 have been such a hectic year. Somehow, the shift integrated with each other. And good news is that the COVID-19 vaccines will be available in 2021. What a good way to start 2021.
Malaysia has secured more than 18 million doses of Russia's Sputnik V and China's Sinovac coronavirus vaccines. The deals come as the Health Ministry takes steps to ease the tremendous load on frontline medical workers.
This is the first time for a vaccine to be ready for a short period of time. Too bad though, everyone didn't get a chance to experience death. Anyways, thank you for all researchers who put your time and sweat into it. Hopefully the vaccines don't reek with the smell though. Now, there's a lot more work to be done before it can be commercialized in Malaysia, you know, the slowest country in the world.
Even if everyone in the whole world wanted vaccines, still there are the anti-vax.
Look, the vaccine is an ideology created by the media so they can track whenever we go. There's a reason why I'm streaming. Because the only thing they know is my address. There is an FB post saying that this vaccine will increase one's stupidity and decreases one's IQ. I don't want that. I don't care about you, but I want to stay clever so I can kill these boss games.
Politicians will impactful change COVID-19 in structures as they are the only being immortal to the virus.
I will get the vaccine first as it's the only clever thing my body can do, as it understands the virus first, so when the vaccine is in me, my antibodies know who that sucker is. It's brilliant! That's why I represent the people.
And students with lecturers still have to face online learning till the cases decrease rapidly.
No, just sit at home. I just want to go to classes with my classmates. Why are you doing this to me, huh? But I don't want to lose the luxury of just not going to the office. Just stay at home. But cases do still increase, so that classes are still online.
Okay, do you have anything to say to our viewers? What did you learn from these 2 years? What are your thoughts for 2021?
I truly appreciate all the hashtags trending every day on Twitter, especially the thank you frontliners hashtag. I'm still deeply moved to tears, although their actions didn't really speak for it. My hopes for 2021 are the same as in 2020, for my friends and I could get a little bit of extra allowance. You are not sincere in your job. You should be honored though to be a doctor. Ma'am, if only honor can pay our experiences grieving our patients on your deathbed on a daily basis, we can talk about honor then.
2020 is truly a year of change. Sumo managed to gain majority confidence from the people. A lot of people engaged with me throughout all my social platforms, yelling their happiness. Being a politician, I realized that I need to be more with the people. But that is a lot of work. So I want to play with my PS5, let my PR team work that out. I also want to travel to Turkey and experience winter. Not like ICT Section 7. Ugh.
Well, 2020 was so depressing with the online learning, work from home. Imagine teaching classes and your audience are mini screens. Oh, it's so draining for me as a student and as a lecturer. And I really hope that 2021 is a game changer, you know? A plot twist in a storybook. Experts say that it will take around 5 years for a pandemic to calm down, but hopefully the vaccine will help. At least I can see my students and go to class as usual. Besides, the makcik bawangs can already spread the end of the world conspiracy and that the virus is the Dajjal states. Dajjal's doing Dajjal's current status of work. I mean, some conspiracies may goes overboard. Yeah. And Facebook makciks are killing the vibes.
2020 was bad. Not much to say about it, but for 2021, well, I would say virtual reality will become more mainstream as people cannot meet in person. VR will become one of the main options for people craving for interaction as much as I do. Maybe I'll meet the love of my life there if the girl character is not a guy in real life. That would be so depressing for me to see. Furthermore, more people will become streamers as jobs are decreasing because of Covid-19. But well, I will get more competition, but we all know who's the best here.
Thank you for spending your time with us. Let's call it a wrap.
Are we done? That's it. Truly world changing.
Thank you everyone for your contribution. Listen, it looks like we might be doing one of these again next year for the end of 2021. That's if we have 2022.